Yo, check this out. Every country on the planet is swimming in debt. Yeah, you heard me right. Even the big players like the USA, Japan, and Germany are carrying mountains of it. So here's the kicker. If everyone's broke, then who's actually lending all this money? Stick around, because what I'm about to break down is going to blow your mind and maybe even change how you see money forever. Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome back to WHITOU, your go-to spot for straight-up, real talk on personal finance, money moves, and all things cash flow. Today, we're diving into a question that sounds straight out of sci-fi, but it's real. If every country is in debt, then who's holding the bag? I'm talking about the big picture, globe-spanning debt game, bonds, creditors, and all that behind-the-scenes action. So grab your favorite drink, kick back, and let's get into it. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Picture this. Every single country on the planet owes money, and not just a little. We're talking trillions stacked like skyscrapers. So who's cashing these checks? Well, here's the wild part. It's a mix of other countries, big banks, private investors, and yeah, sometimes even you and me through stuff like government bonds or retirement funds. Take the USA, for example, the world's biggest debtor. The US owes mad money to China, Japan, and a bunch of private investors worldwide. But here's the twist. This isn't like a regular IOU where someone might come knocking at your door. Most of the time, the creditors are other governments or institutions that have a stake in the US economy, meaning they kind of benefit if the US keeps paying interest instead of defaulting. It's like a financial dance where everyone's got a foot in each other's pockets and the music never stops. Bonds are the real MVP here. They're basically loans you give to governments with a promise of getting your cash back plus some extra. Investors, hedge funds, pension funds, and even your grandma buying US Treasury bills are part of this massive web. And don't get it twisted. This system works because everyone trusts that countries, especially the big ones, won't just ghost on their debt. Countries pay interest, investors earn, and the cycle keeps rolling. But here's the kicker. When too many countries stack debt on top of debt, it's a fragile system. A slip-up in one place can send ripple effects across the globe, which is why personal finance-savvy folks like you and me gotta understand the bigger picture. When you know how countries borrow and lend, it can actually help you make smarter moves with your own money, like where to stash your cash, when to invest, or even how to diversify your portfolio without getting wrecked by global economic chaos. The truth? Debt isn't inherently bad. It's how it's managed that counts. And knowing who the real creditors are can give you a serious edge in understanding risk, spotting opportunities, and even predicting trends before the headlines blow up. Plus, it's kind of wild to think that your 401k or bond fund might be linked in some tiny way to some foreign government lending money to keep the lights on somewhere else in the world. Mind blown, right? That's why following this stuff isn't just geeky finance talk, it's literally real-world money that affects you and your future every single day. So there you have it. If every country is in debt, the creditors are a mix of governments, big financial institutions, and yes, even regular folks like you and me through investments. It's a giant, interconnected web of money that keeps the global economy spinning. Understanding it isn't just interesting, it's powerful. If you like this breakdown, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell, because WHITOU is all about giving you the tools to take control of your money and stay ahead in this crazy financial world. And remember, being money smart isn't about having all the cash, it's about knowing the game better than anyone else. Catch you next time.